Have you ever been in a situation where you felt you must do something questionable for a client or prospect? Give a gift, a cash payment, some kind of favor, or risk losing the business? This kind of thing happens to a lot of us, especially when we do business around the world, and it can be very troubling as we struggle to do what is right and still get business done. Let's say you were bidding on a large medical supplies contract for a client in another country. Your contact assures you that you will win the contract, but he implies that you must also agree to hire his brother's company for shipping and logistics. Do you accept this offer and win the deal, even though it feels unethical and is probably illegal? Or do you refuse and risk losing the business and the relationship? It can feel like a no-win situation. Luckily, by the time you finish watching this brief video, you will come away with the tools you need to make the best decision. You'll make the right choice for both yourself and the company, avoid potential legal and disciplinary action, and feel much better in the process. The first step in avoiding bribery is being able to identify it. In this context, bribery means offering or giving something of value to someone in order to get or keep business. This can be in the form of a gift, cash, the promise of employment, or other favors in exchange for being awarded the contract. Nearly all countries now have laws designed to fight this corrupt practice. They apply whether we are doing business with government officials or representatives of corporate entities. These laws have a particular impact for our business. Bribes in the life science sectors can include not just gifts and other favors, but may also include reimbursements of marketing or publicity costs, R&D expenses, sponsorship fees, sales commissions, or consulting fees. And enforcement of such laws has been particularly aggressive against companies in our industry. We must also avoid giving so-called facilitation payments. Those payments made to obtain or speed up routine government services like clearing customs or hooking up electricity. Laws vary from country to country, but facilitation payments are against company policy and should never be given. Also, whenever we work with third-party agents, we must ensure that we are following our company's third-party due diligence policy. Violating bribery laws carries huge consequences. People go to prison, and companies are fined hundreds of millions of dollars and suffer catastrophic damage to their reputation, whether the bribe was given by an employee or a third party. Now that you know how to identify a bribe or facilitating payment, the next step is to refuse to engage in the practice. Imagine you are in the office of a foreign customs official holding up a major shipment of our product. He tells you there will be no problem clearing your shipment, but that it will go much faster if you give him a payment in cash. While you cannot give him the cash, you can attempt to get him to reverse his position. Explain that our policy prohibits this payment. Ask to speak with his supervisor. You may also explain that you will need to call our legal department for advice, or even the embassy or consulate in the region. This is often enough to cause a corrupt official to back down. Never give a bribe to anyone, unless you feel that your personal safety or that of others depends upon it. No matter what, you must report any incident that involves a bribe or potential bribe to our compliance office. In summary, avoiding bribery in our business transactions involves identifying a corrupt situation, refusing to engage in bribery, and reporting all incidents to the compliance office. 3 simple steps to confidently making the best decision. In the situation involving hiring your contact's brother, it should be evident that this would constitute a bribe, and you must decline. Even though we may lose short-term business, in the long run we will preserve our reputation for fair and honest business practices and avoid violating company policy and the law. Now, doesn't that make you feel better already? If you have any questions about global anti-bribery or other compliance issues, please contact our ethics or compliance office. We're here to help.